Welcome to the fan cams. Aston Villa 6, Brighton 1. What a massive result for Aston Villa. What a performance. We spoke all week about how difficult this game was going to be, how brilliant Brighton are as a football team, how tactically we'd have to be switched on all game, but we absolutely blew them apart. It was absolutely majestic to watch. Aston Villa sort of on semi-possession / counter-attack, explosive football with Diaby and Watkins up top was just absolutely breathtaking, scintillating goals. What a performance. I just can't believe how well we played today. It was just phenomenal. There's been a lot of noise in the week about Aston Villa and the way we're playing and the way that we're doing, but I've been true to myself, stuck to myself in the way that I believe Aston Villa are at the minute, the way I believe we are with the injuries and how well we are doing in the Premier League. And Aston Villa are now up to third in the Premier League. Third in the Premier League, which is absolutely amazing. We've got, like you say, Ramsey coming on, scoring goals, and that's what we need. That's the depth that we need in this squad and what we have got with injuries. But I can't even go back to the first. I don't even know what happened in the first goal. Watkins hat-trick, absolutely amazing. Can't really remember any of it, but I have to go home and see what happened. But it's just an absolute blur, and it's a testament to the squad and where we are and how good we actually are. You know, this is a fantastic Brighton team coming to Villa Park who play brilliant football under De Zerbi, and they never had a sniff in that first half. 3-0 up at half time was absolutely amazing. 6-1 winners. Let's see what everyone else has got to say. Up the Villa. Ryan.
Right.
Mate, I lost count in the second half. How many was it?
Unreal. Six.
I know we love tactics and we love going in detail on how we play. To do that against Brighton is something special.
Yeah. Unreal. We knew from the off that we had to be at it. We talked about the Newcastle game at home where we absolutely blasted Newcastle. We wanted that sort of same mentality, that same vibe, and we got it, didn't we? We got it. It was like, this result is wild, Luke. Yeah. Absolutely wild, 6-1. But we deserved it.
Yeah.
We deserved it. Like every challenge in the first half, 50-50,
Yeah.
Villa winning it,
Yeah.
Villa winning it, all over the pitch. It weren't just the midfield, it was the defence, it was up front. We was just on them like a rash. And
I mean, Kamara was a man possessed. McGinn, a man possessed.
yeah, welcome back, John McGinn. Welcome back to our captain. He's back, and he's back. Oh, yeah, McGinn.
But the first half, go back to the first half, that was Aston Villa blowing Brighton out of the way completely.
Yeah.
We absolutely just smashed straight through them. They had no inkling or they didn't have a clue what to do. We just went straight through them, attack, pace, vibes. It was fantastic. They couldn't live with us. They couldn't get a foothold with us. And that two up top, you know, explosive power of Watkins and Diaby was just amazing.
Yeah.
And that just set us up so well for the second half, and it was just class. I don't know what to say because it was just that good.
The second half sort of like, it started how I didn't want to start. Like, we sat back a little bit and they got the early goal, and I'm thinking, oh my God, not Villa. But this is a new mentality. This is a new Villa, and we regrouped and we got the next goal and the next goal and the next goal. Watkins, 5 goal contributions, his second hat-trick of the season, 2 assists. The goal from all over the pitch. Welcome back as well, Jacob Ramsey. What a peach of a goal. You and a holding up with me, yeah. And just seeing that ball just curl in, hit the post and go in. Absolutely incredible.
It was just like everything we went in. Yeah. And it was just like...
And how composed was Louise? He's finished on the 6. Like, oh my God, it's just brilliant. Like, all round, everyone's performance was on it. Yeah. Everyone was spot on. And that's the only way you beat teams like Brighton, is by everybody being on point, everybody sticking to Emery's plan and delivering. And it's incredible to score 6 goals at home.
And I mean, I was speaking to a Brighton fan before the game on BT Sport before the game, and it's like we had to bring Newcastle at home last season performance. If we bring that, we will do that to any team in this league. and it was fantastic for Watkins to score, McGinn to have a worldie, you know, and even Zaniolo, like, he did enough in that game to pose a threat and do his job in that game, and I just think it was an absolutely fantastic performance.
And you wrap up our season now looking at it, like, how many goals have we scored now in the last home games? Like, what is it, 13 goals? I mean, 13 goals at home. We've won 11 in a row. Oh no, 10, sorry, I'm getting carried away. 10 in a row at home. 13 goals. We've done a 10-goal goal swing on Brighton. We've gone third. We are third in the league as it stands right now before the kickoffs. It's just such a wild result and an incredible performance.
I just think anyone being negative about Villa, I would advise them to go and get some ice cubes, stick your head in a cold bucket outside, and just give your head a wobble, because at the minute we are doing really well. So up the Villa, there we go. Aston Villa and Brighton, we've got amicable respect. I mean, we've spoke all week about how both teams are very good, but I imagine you wouldn't have expected that today.
Oh no, definitely not. You know, I was thinking, how many more losses are we going to get at Villa Park? But again, it's another one. But it's even worse. Do you know what? I thought, you know, playing Chelsea, I was thinking, we're not going to play as bad as against Chelsea in this Villa game. And we've just absolutely outdone ourselves. We played absolutely awfully. And the thing is as well is, the thing we've always been good at is defence. But today, it's been the complete opposite. Our defence is the worst, and that's what's let us down today, is, you know, it was so easy for you guys to get through. And I'm not saying you guys played badly, because you were incredible today. You know, the goals, especially, that you scored were pretty good. So I can't say you guys didn't play well, but I certainly think we made you guys look a lot
So what do you think went wrong from a Brighton perspective?
Defence, especially, you know, tactics. I thought you sort of read us really easily. There wasn't any magic in our football today. I think it was a bit too simple, a bit too easy to read, and I think you guys just caught onto it quickly and stopped us. We had a few chances at the start that we could have scored one with Solly March. Terrible header over the bar, but yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously from a Villa perspective, like, to score 6 goals against this amazing Brighton side, it shows that
great on the goal difference,
that we are quite a good team, and I think we deserve a bit, you know, respect from the wider footballing world of how we've performed today, because, you know, like we've been saying all week, how good Brighton actually are. Not many teams are going to do that against Brighton this season.
No, and that's the thing as well. We've always been a team that not let in a lot of goals as well. But it's been that thing ever since after the Man United game, ever since after that, you know, playing against Bournemouth, we didn't really play that well against Bournemouth. We just got lucky with Matoma coming on and doing a bit of magic. Because first off, we were shocking at Bournemouth. You know, we were 1-0 down, and because Matoma came on again, he changed the game. And again, sort of second half, it got a bit better, but just couldn't get enough. I think being 3 goals down, it just ended us and ended our spirit a bit as well.
I've never really done one of these when I've spoke to an opposition fan after a win, so I don't really know what to say to you, but you know, it's like commiserations on the loss, and you know, you're a great team anyway, so you'll recover.
Big up. Thursday, we're both going to win in Europe, hopefully.
Oh, you have a nice drive home, mate.
Thank you.
Julie's just told me that she's not staying long, she's having an ice cream, so
wait. Have a celebratory ice cream. This man's earning a fortune out of me now.
I mean, last time I saw you, we'd won 3-1, and it was amazing. This time it's 6-1. How are you feeling?
Even better than the 3-1. I think when we were coming, I didn't know what was going to happen today, in all honesty. Listening to your podcast, it was a bit of one of them. I was just praying that we get the first goal. Then I thought we were going to really see a good performance, because we're good when we're ahead, aren't we? We carry on under Emery now. We don't have them feelings that we used to before, where it's all going to go a bit pear-shaped. But the start of the second half, I was a little bit nervous. It went a little bit flatter for me. But yeah, we managed to ride that little bit of a wave where they had a little bit of the ball, and we sort of let them carry on and do their thing. Unfortunately, we never kept the clean sheet. But, you know, who even cares about not keeping a clean sheet?
No, I think the second half, you know, I said at half time, we can't concede in the first 10 minutes.
I said exactly the same.
And we did. But we regrouped after that, and it showed what a threat we were all game, because on that counter-attack, when it went to, was it 4-1 then?
Yes.
I can't remember, we scored that many goals today, I've lost count. But
3-1, wasn't it?
yeah, so it went 4-1, and then it was just eased, and it was just like 5, 6.
But Ollie, can we just give a massive shout out to Ollie Watkins, because he does take a lot of stick, although other people score, do you know what I mean? But when he doesn't, people get a little
I think sometimes on performances you can critique if he loses the ball and etc. and he's not involved as much, but especially us on this podcast, we've stuck with him, and now he's on 4 goals after 6 games, which is a really good return. And strikers can do that. They can score 3 goals in a game and their numbers look like you've got to 4 now. So it's just how strikers work, and there's just that weird thing with him where once he scores, he starts scoring, which is like everything he hits. I mean, that second goal he scored, I think, today, when he went to that near post finish, that was some finish, that was.
Oh, God, it was just... And when Ramsey come on, he seemed to, again, go up another level, didn't he? It was like, my right-hand man's come on now. We've got this thing going on here, so I'm just going to lay the ball off to him. And how good was Ramsey? And he took that goal. And
fantastic.
Brilliant.
It's time for an ice cream then.
It is. I'm going for my celebratory ice cream.
I'll see you soon.
Take care.
Bye. See you soon. Happy?
Yeah, just a bit. So, after the other night, couldn't have asked for more. So, would have swapped Wednesday night for this all day long. So
I mean, just what a performance to just come out and obliterate a team like this.
Yeah, well, I thought Brighton would be a lot trickier than that, but I think it was the way we played. We just shocked them, and there was no coming back. So yeah, that gives a bit of scare just after half time, but I think it just woke us up and we carried on. So.
Long may that continue anyway. But Watkins, talk to me about Watkins' hat-trick.
Well, he's just one of them strikers that gets on a roll, and he's flying, isn't he? Now you can see the confidence in him. He's doing things that he wasn't doing, and Southgate's in the stand. Let's hope he weren't asleep. So.
Right, so hope I hope he's not asleep and got his glasses on, because he's just shown what he can do when he gets in key areas, and he ran Dunk absolutely ragged. So hopefully he was watching Conser as well, to be fair. So absolutely amazing win. Up the Villa, mate.
Up the Villa.